6:49, this is your morning in 8 minutes. A teen lucky to be alive this morning after being trapped inside his car for more than an hour, unable to call for help. Take a look at this. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Department says the driver overcorrected on State Route 95 and because of wet roads, landed in a steep embankment with a creek. The driver blew his horn for hours. Fortunately, a nearby neighbor eventually heard it and called 911. That teen is okay. Deputies say his seatbelt likely saved his life.
And a driver is dead after a crash with a dump truck. This happened yesterday on Washington Pike. Investigators say the car turned onto Babley Road and a dump truck hit it. The car flipped. The driver died. No one else is hurt.
Right now, Knoxville police need your help finding this missing boy. Take a look at your screen. This is 11-year-old Tadeo Muvakare. His family last saw him at his home in the Lonsdale area on Tuesday. Police believe he could be around his home or near Westtown Mall or Walter. Police say he has run away from his home multiple times before. If you see him, please call police immediately.
And right now we're working to learn the condition of a sick hiker rescued from the Appalachian Trail. A Tennessee National Guard helicopter lifted the hiker out of the Smokies near the Double Spring Cap shelter just after 7 o'clock yesterday morning. The hiker could not stand or walk. We'll let you know as soon as we learn more. And continuing coverage this morning, East Tennessee Children's Hospital still fighting that cyber attack.
The hospital's website asks you to call them if you have an outpatient test or procedure at their downtown campus. Right now, hospital officials say all locations are open, and if your child needs care, don't hesitate to come in. The hospital is not yet saying the extent of the breach. They're just saying that they are fighting it.
And some sad news to report this morning. The dog at the center of an animal abuse investigation in Knoxville has died. We want to warn you, some of these photos are hard to look at.
A memorial now in place for Bridget. Knoxville police still looking for who is responsible. Police found the terrier poodle mix inside a dumpster at an apartment complex just off of Jenkins Road earlier this month. Veterinarians at Young Williams Animal Center diagnosed her with skin cancer, but they say her condition took a turn for the worse on Tuesday and she passed away. A memorial now set up in her honor at Young Williams. If you know anything at all about who could be responsible for her neglect, please contact Crime Stoppers. There is a reward right now for any information. We've got that number for you on the WVLT News app.
And new details this morning. The mother of Krystal Daniels, accused of abusing and neglecting her 5-year-old son, will now spend the next 15 years behind bars. Krystal Daniels entered a no contest plea in court. Her trial was set to start next week. Authorities say she admitted she was at their Dixon County home in April of 2018 when her husband Joseph killed little Joe Clyde. Investigators say she did not report the abuse to authorities despite multiple opportunities. Officials never found Joe Clyde's body.
And a Knoxville man who's already facing over 100 charges, indicted on 5 more. Desmond Hatchett facing those 5 different charges, including evading arrest and reckless driving. He previously faced more than 100, including failure to pay child support for his 21 kids. And around the world this morning, you're taking a live look in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Negotiations between Ukraine and Russia continue, with both sides suggesting that progress is being made. But on the ground, Ukrainian civilians have become the targets of some brutal shelling. Speaking to Congress, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky calling on President Biden to do more to support his country's fight against Russia. The Ukrainian leader said a no-fly zone is needed to stop the war. President Biden and other Western leaders have rejected that idea in hopes of avoiding a direct confrontation with Russia. But President Biden did announce an $800 million aid package that includes anti-aircraft systems, small arms, as well as specialized drones.
Well, WVLT is proud to be your official station of the Vols. The path to a national championship begins this afternoon for Rick Barnes and the Vols as they take on the Longwood Lancers.
Tip-off set for around 2:45. It'll be 30 minutes following Michigan and Colorado State right here on WVLT. And the team got a chance to practice on the court in Indy yesterday. Right now, the Vols a 3 seed in the South region. Winner of today's game heads to the round of 32 to face the winner of Colorado State and Michigan. So here it is, Tennessee and Longwood squaring off this afternoon. I say it's a bad day to be a Lancer. Ian Eagle will be on the call today on CBS. You can watch it right here on WVLT. Our sports team is in Indy right now. Yep. They'll have full coverage for you all day long leading up to the game as well as post-game.
Feeling good about the Vols.
Feeling pretty good. Feeling lucky about the Vols. It's St. Patrick's Day. A lot of events happening today if you're looking to get out of the house.
Yeah, the ancient Lower Village in Knoxville kicking off their celebration tonight. Taking a live look right now. They're going to have plenty of fun. They're there early getting ready. There's an Irish dinner included with your ticket. It includes deviled egg, shepherd's pie, corned beef and cabbage. If you you want to go, you'll need to call ahead for availability.
And now, of course, St. Patrick's Day needs a little music. Plenty of tickets are available to see the Four Leaf Pete Band tonight at the Bijou Theater. The Knoxville-based band has been performing traditional Irish music in East Tennessee since 2004. Tickets just around $20 tonight. Doors open at 7. Concert starts right at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but this morning visibility could be an issue as you get on the roads. Let's check in with Whitney.
Want to get your low beams on as you're hitting the road this morning, as these are the views you could run into along your commute. This is a live look at I-40 east of West Hills. You can see that patchy, dense fog could slow you down as you're headed out today. These views can also be seen along 75 from Knox, Anderson into Campbell County this morning, even part of McMinn along Pellissippi Parkway, Alcoa Highway. Want to be prepared for that sudden reduction in visibility. But right now, we're not tracking any incidents that could slow you down on the roadways. 40 westbound moving 70 miles an hour, 75 southbound moving 66 miles an hour, Alcoa Highway northbound moving 56 miles an hour.
Your first alert forecast with meteorologist Paige Noel.
And where that thicker fog is definitely where those temperatures are slightly warmer. That's why we're in the 50s, Knoxville, Oak Ridge to Kingston. A little bit cooler there, Juxboro. You guys have dropped near 39 degrees. 43 Morristown, 44 Newport, 49 right now, Pigeon Forge to Tellico Plains, 44 Crossville. So a mild start to your morning. But yeah, dealing with that thick visibility, or dealing with those visibility issues because of that thick fog this morning. You can see it's really moving into parts of Knoxville, Blount County, Anderson, starting to move it a little bit into Union. So just be careful if you're headed out here in the next little bit. If you're trying to get up, get the dogs on a walk. I need to take my dog on a walk. 54 right now, foggy, but if you're going to go closer to noon, 62, warmer even this evening, still looking pretty nice out there. We are going to see plenty of sunshine today. Highs getting near 72 degrees, upper 60s there on Friday with that cold front moving in, near 60 Saturday. Spring arrives, feeling like spring by the time we get into Sunday, lower 70s. Returning next week.
All right. Paige, thanks. It's a great day to have good weather later for the game. I mean, you're probably watching it inside, but if you want to get out and celebrate St. Patrick's Day, too.
Exactly. You've got a lot of things to do. We're going to continue over on WBXX telling you what is happening. All right, before we go, final national champion.
Oh, the Hokies.
Texas Tech.
Gonzaga?
Maybe Tennessee, Baylor?
Maybe Tennessee.
Maybe Tennessee or Baylor.
Okay, let's take a live look at Dublin this morning, though, because it is St. Patrick's Day as they are getting ready. Man, they are already roaring.